Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the channel. My name is RevTrev, and I am the author, creator, and host of Kempner Canucks. And if you're new to the channel, would you consider hitting the like at least? That's free to do, and subscribe, because tonight we're talking about should Celebrini and Bedard make the Olympic team Canadian roster. That is the topic. And it's going to be a heated one all the way to the Olympics. And I know a lot of people have been talking about this, and there's a lot of shoe-ins, and we already know some of the people that are going to be playing on this team. But should Celebrini and Bedard make it? Listen, these boys are killing it. They're absolutely killing it in the NHL right now. And I just want to I want to make sure I got the stats correct, because I'm going to make sure, because they are in incredible pace right now. Celebrini and Bedard are tied for third in the NHL at 31 points. McKinnon has 36. McDavid has 32. So when you talk about the top players in the NHL right now, the top 5 players are from Canada. Canada. That's what we're talking about. Number 9 is also from Canada. So you got McKinnon, McDavid, Celebrini, Bedard, McCarr are your top 5 top scorers. This is insane. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. But the question is, and then you start seeing people and they're saying, I don't think Celebrini and Bedard should be there. And you're like, say what? Say what? What do you mean these kids aren't going to be there? And the big argument is that they are going to be those guys. They're going to be those guys that have the offensive upside, but can they defend? And when you play teams like the United States of America, you need to not have defensive lapses. You need people with experience, with playoff experience. You need those kind of guys. So that's why a lot of people say Bedard and Celebrini are not going to make it. Is it just going to be one of them? Is it going to be both of them? Is it going to be neither one of them? And there's so many things to talk about. So before we dive into it, and so that's the big question, right? So post it in the comments right now. Should and will Bedard and Celebrini make the Team Canada roster? Okay, post it in the comments. Now, I do want to show you something. Because this is important. These are the teams according to, let's say, Hockey Canada. These are the teams. This is the groups for 2026 Olympic Winter Games, the men's tournament, okay? Here it is. Group A, Canada, Czechia, the Czechs, right? Switzerland and France. Group B, Slovakia, Finland, Sweden, and Italy. And Group C is United States, Latvia, Germany, and Denmark. And if you ask me, United States got a pretty easy group. Not gonna lie. But once again, no Russia. Okay? Why are these telling me to download this? I don't want to download anything. Can I not exit out? No, that's I guess how they're keeping their advertising going. Don't download that. Okay. Once again, no Russia. I understand, but it's a shame because we want the best of the best to be there. Now, Four Nations Cup was awesome, incredible. Every game was fantastic. Canada, U.S., that was a show. Both games. Huge goal, massive goal. McDavid was unbelievable. Crosby was unbelievable. McKinnon was great. But then you had Finland and Sweden. They are fantastic as well. And why is Group B got Sweden and Finland in there and Slovakia? That's my question. You should have taken one of those 3 out and put it in states it's just garbage. If you ask me, it's garbage. It's rigged. So let's dive in. There's no team that's announced any players, but if you click on this roster on the Team Canada, they've apparently already named 6 players. And we're talking about Sam Reinhart from the back-to-back Stanley Cup champs, Florida Panthers, right? You got Braden Points, won cups. You've got Nathan McKinnon, who's won a cup. You've got Crosby, that's won some cups. You've got McDavid, who hasn't won a cup. You've got Makar, who's won some cups. Listen, guys, this is a championship pedigree, okay? All these guys played last year for us, right? So that's what we're talking about here. That's what this roster looks like. And so how do they fill out the rest of the roster? Well, I'm glad you asked, because if we're going to talk about Celebrini, we're going to talk about Bedard, it's who can they take out. So NHL.com wrote an article called Marner Harley projected to make the 2026 Canada Olympic roster, and the NHL.com predicts. So this is what they say the forward group is going to be in alphabetical order with an asterisk for the players who are named to the preliminary rosters. Okay? They said Sam Bennett. They say Cirelli. They say, oh, no, we already know Crosby's going to make it. They're going to say Hagel's going to make it again. They're going to say Marchand's going to make it. They're going to say Mitch Marner's going to make it. They say that Scheifele and Stone and Suzuki and Tom Wilson are all going to make it. And I think they're right on a lot of these. I think Sam Bennett is probably going to make it, even though he's not having a good year. I think that Marchand is going to make this team. I think Marner's going to make this team. The ones I'm not sure of, and is it going to be Tom Wilson? Is it going? I do not think Mark Stone makes this team. I do not think he does. Now, I should probably go and look. Should probably go look and see Vegas, okay? Would it be Golden Knights? That probably wow you good. Knights. I'm going to see if what's he doing this year. I want to make sure I got this right. Okay, fans, shop, tickets, team must be under team. And where is stats? So we're talking stats. And Stone's got 6 games played and 13 points. That's crazy. That's crazy. 13 points in 6 games. But, you know, Eichel, that guy's good. It's good. The Americans are going to be good. And don't forget about the Americans for this, guys. Quinn Hughes going to be playing for Team USA this year. Yikes. Yikes. Hellebuck is getting shut down for a little while here. So we're going to see what's going to happen. But man alive. Man alive. So the big question is, who would you rather have from this roster? Okay? Are you talking Scheifele and Suzuki or Bedard and Celebrini? By the way, I'm going to crack open a Coke, a cherry Coke, 0 sugar. Okay? I love cherry Cokes. I love cherry Pepsi. I like cherry drinks. The first sip is always the best. But the only thing about the zeros is the aspartame is like nasty. Just saying. Now, tonight, maybe there's a lot of people not on the stream tonight because the Vancouver PWHL is started and our team, the Golden Eyes, is their first night. That's cool. So if you're watching this later, post in the comments what you think, okay? Who would you rather have, though? Scheifele and Suzuki or Bedard and Celebrini? And that's a tough question. As a Vancouver fan, as a fan of Bedard and Celebrini, as they're being local boys, I want Celebrini and Bedard. But if I'm saying if we're going to win, I would probably keep Scheifele Suzuki is hard to not have. See, Tom Wilson probably needs to be on that fourth line, right, everyone? So what if you did Marchand and Celebrini and Bedard? I'm telling you right now, you get the veteran with the youth, and you just fly. That's your third line. That's your third line. So line one is McDavid, Crosby. I don't even know. Point? That would be awesome. And then you got McKinnon, Bennett, and Reinhardt. And then you got Celebrini. I don't know. This is craziness. This is so hard. You've got to have Mitch Marner on there. So maybe it goes Marner on the right-hand side and Crosby and McDavid. And oh my goodness, the possibilities are endless. I see why people are thinking they're not going to make it. Speaking of which, let's scroll down, and this is what they think is going to be there. By the way, back to here just quickly, Seth Jarvis. Some people are going to say that maybe he's not going to make it. It's like, wow, there are going to be some great players not on this team. Cirelli, Hagel, I don't think they should be there. I think Scheifele, Wilson, and someone else should be the fourth line, everyone. Suzuki, Scheifele, Wilson on the fourth line. Stone's out. I think Bedard and Celebrini could make this team. That would be awesome. Okay, to defensemen. Doughty, Harley, Makar, Morrissey, Parenko, Sanheim, Theodore, Taves. Listen, Taves, if his name broke, don't fix it, it says in here. That's incredible defense. That's incredible defense. But then it comes down to the big question. Goaltending, does Binnington have the starting job, or will Logan Thompson get a shot at it? Because if you look at what NHL.com is saying, we're talking about Binnington, Aiden Hill, Logan Thompson. Two of these three have Stanley Cups. And Montembeault is not making this team. He's been terrible this season. All right. I want to hit the promo, and I want to dive into your comments, everyone. I so appreciate you being here. I think that's just an interesting conversation. I think Bedard can make this team. And you know what? Monty also agrees with me. Thank you, Monty. I appreciate it. Let's hit the promo, and then I'll get into your conversation. Alrighty, let's dive into the comments. So Monty thinks that Celebrini and Bedard should make this roster. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna put that up here, and then I'm gonna overlay it just in case. So yes, Brian says yes, they should both be on the team. Mark is here, and he says yes, they should make it. The question is who comes off. It's nice to have vets, but can we have a younger team? For sure. But will we win? Stewart is in the building, and he said yes. So the question is, who stays, who goes? Who stays and who goes? And that is the big, big question. I need to make up a lineup for this. I should have made it for this already. I do feel bad that I have not made this. But this is where we're at. So you guys think, yes, they should make it, but then who doesn't make it? Who doesn't make it? I love that we have all these options, and I hope at least one of the two makes it, if not both of them. Because you know me, I might just buy myself a Team Canada Bedard jersey. There's no Canucks on this team from Canada that sucks, okay? But maybe, just maybe. I mean, we got guys from Finland, guys from Sweden. They'll make the team. But we'll find out. We'll find out, everyone. Well, I'm going to call it a night because I'm going to go watch this PWHL, Vancouver Golden Knights game. I'm going to go check it, put it on. Hope that you're doing well, everyone. Just a heads up, I'm going to go live Sunday night after we beat the Flames. I'm telling you right now, we're beating the Flames. Can't wait. So Crosby's going to be on this team. McDavid, McKinnon, Braden Point, and then all of a sudden it's like Makar. It's gonna be awesome. Have a great night, everyone. We're gonna cheer for Team Canada the entire way. You know I'm gonna be doing post-game shows. You know I'm gonna do it all. Have a good night. Go Team Canada. Go Canucks go.